Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new Mattel's Masterverse, Masters of the Universe, Revelation Fisto 1/12 scale action figure. This figure comes with 30 points of articulation, and this is the packaging it comes in. You can see it's a box style with the large window, nameplate at the bottom, the Netflix logo there on the top right. And it's a pretty decent looking box. Has some beautiful artwork, so let's go and take a look at that. Here on the back of the packaging, you can see that beautiful artwork that I was talking about. There's a bio there, so if you can go ahead and pause and read that. Hold this for about 3 or 4 seconds so you can read his bio. You can see all the action going on in the background. See Fisto giving a knuckle sandwich to a bad guy. At the bottom here, you can see the other 3 figures that are included in Wave 3, which is Fisto, Andra, Skeletor, and Stinkor. Very nice. Now, we'll be doing reviews for all 4 of Wave 3 in separate reviews, so if you want to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on those reviews, that'd be a great idea. So let's take a look at the side of the box. So the side of the box has a very nice artwork also of Fisto is standing in like a power stance. Looks very nice. On this side of the box, we have like the black fade out of Fisto's name. And then it says, Heroic Master of Hand-to-Hand Combat. Top of the box just says Masterverse. And here's the bottom of the box showing a lot of illegal information, company information, contents, and most importantly, the UPC. Go ahead and copy that down if you would like, because you can maybe call the stores if you're trying to hunt this figure. So with that being said, let's go and take a look at Fisto outside the packaging. Now for the backdrop, it's just basically the same artwork we're looking at from all the other figures. We have the the gray stone wall and different shades of gray, a little bit of white there for bringing out the overall different pieces of stone. Also, what's cool is when you open up the top flap, this inside the lip, there's a by the Castle Grayskull statement, which is pretty nice. That's pretty much just like hidden on the inside of the upper top of the box. Okay, so here's Fisto freed from the packaging. He looks really cool. This is probably my most anticipated figure out of this wave, and the next being Skeletor. So I'm very excited to have this figure. He looks great. So let's go and take a look at the figure's head sculpt. He has his orange hair, orange beard, the pretty fierce look on his face. Definitely a very nice overall aesthetics I got for the hair, because you can see all the different little waves in his beard and on his side. Very nice sculpting. Very cool. Eyes look great. Eyebrows are kind of like squinched down. Very nice. Back of his head is not left out. It's very nice, a wavy look from different points of his hair. Top looks good. Now his vest is kind of a soft material. It looks to be removable, which yeah, it is. You can take off this side and this side, and you have a bare-chested Fisto. We have the purplish color with the silver over the top, the steel armor plates. We have these steel balls, half balls, I guess. He has this purple belt, like this loincloth type fur here. It's black. Down, of course, we have his fist, which is really cool. You see the nice sculpt work in his fist. This kind of has like an overall metallic paint. You can see metal flake in that. This here is not the same silver as you see here. So that's really unique to the fist. Now, like this gauntlet here, or wristband, if you want to call it, it's the same color as this silver on his armor. But this, if you can see, it's a lighter silver with metal flake throughout. That looks really nice. Sculpted pretty nice. Solid piece. It's not like thin. So this is a solid piece of plastic, so that's great. It's got some nice heft to it. cool. And then basically the lower body of Fisto is his legs, flesh tones. And then we have the purple boots with the like dark black. It's like a flat black type of I don't know if it's black. It's kind of, I mean, kind of brownish maybe. Because this is black and that doesn't look black. That looks like a dark brown. Wow, that's really different. You think that would match? But it looks cool. It works out. I like it. I'm not complaining about it. Looks very nice. So for the articulation on the head, it rotates 360 on a ball joint. We have a little up. We have a lot of down. He can actually tuck his chin into his armor. That's cool. Then we have from side to side. It's cool. So you get some pretty cool poses out of it, especially if you have him standing on a mountain or something. He can look down like he's going to pounce on his enemies. Pretty nice. The arms are on a ball joint. They rotate 360 all the way around. No problem. So what's unique about this buck they've been using over and over is there's a 360 rotation here. It rotates no problem. But to get this to work, because it's brand new, you got to push down pretty hard to get this arm to go down to a side. So I don't recommend you pushing on this piece here. Try to get in there and hold this. Find your little joint there. You can see it. See, it's right there. Then you can bring his arm down if you want to, like that. If you push on this, you may weaken that peg that goes up into the ball, and you can break it. And we don't do that because right now figures are so hard to find. So he does have double jointed elbows. So joint here, joint there. And it seems to be just a little tricky to get him to bend that one, because this one seems to wants to be the dominant bend. So, but it bends and it's really tight. So that one, I might have to get a hair dryer too, but you can see the joint there. So if I hold this, there's rotation at the bottom of his gauntlet here on his fist. This rotates, and then also it rotates here at the wrist. So that's really a tight joint. So that's what I'm talking about, putting too much pressure on your joints until you figure out, getting them in working order. This arm is the same. Basically, you just don't have that extra rotation here. Just it rotates here. And then he has the in and out like this on that hand. So that's how that works. He has a rotation here to waist, but its armor kind of gets in the way a little bit, but you can spin it all the way around 360. He has thigh cuts, so you can get thigh rotation. He can spread his legs pretty good. That's what it looks like under there. And then you got to get that back down. And then you can go to, as much as that loincloth will let you. Double jointed knees. See how well we can do this. Yeah, so you just got to get in there and then get the right place to bend those legs. Same for the elbows. So it gets a nice bend ratio. So the legs are the same. We do have rotation at the top of the boot. For the ankles, they pivot down. Not too much up. Then we have a 360 around the leg. And then with that being, you can get to side because of the rotation. But he looks pretty awesome if he wants to come in and pounce on somebody. So cool. So he doesn't come with a lot of accessories. He comes with his sword, which we'll take a look at. And he comes with an alternate pair of hands. It's probably basically going to be two of these hands, because you're not going to replace his fisted hand. I believe they're the same side. And so what we want to do is get this ball, get on it, and we don't want to put too much pressure on those. I think that's definitely going to be an issue for a lot of people that are not experienced with, durable designs, like everyday people, like maybe kids and stuff. But pretty cool. But here's a sword, silver. We have like it's not really metallic purple. It's a nice purple for the handle. We have the trim inside the piece here. It's silver. It's a really cool sword. So first, 2 alternate hands. There obviously is a replacement for this side. Now we have like an open hand, like I'm going to slap you. And then we have a hand, which is a gripping hand, obviously for a sword. And this kind of peg here is the same peg that's up in here, but it's probably this a little thicker and longer. So this, as you can see, that could break potentially if you're not careful. And these hands do have that same articulation, the in and out like this. So I simply want to just get in there, try to get a nice grip and be careful. Pop that out. Pop in this hand. Probably for me, I would never remove another hand from Fisto because that would be the hand I would mostly have for display and for playability because obviously you hold the sword. The hands are quite stiff, so you want to be careful with, not getting plastic stretch marks or, take your sword in and out too much. You may start losing some paint on the sword. It's kind of tight, but he's got a nice grip on it once you get into his hand. Looks really nice. Like how that looks. Then we can bend this elbow. Just get that in full camera. See how that looks? You got a nice hold onto it. Very cool. It is a fantastic figure. I do highly recommend this figure. For a price, I got this off a pre-order that I had. We pre-ordered the whole wave when it went out for pre-order from my favorite place that I get my figures from, and I was lucky to get it right before Christmas. So they were like $23.99, I think, a piece. Look for your Masterverse figures to go up in price because of inflation. They should have been around $19.99, but due to the inflation and other issues that we are currently experiencing, they may even be more within this upcoming year, 2022. Who knows? So, but you should be paying between $20, $25. And anything on that you're getting scalped. So he's very cool. Has a very nice presence on your shelf. These Masterverse figures are very nice. I think they definitely have come up with a great sculpt, and they're going to sell a ton of different characters in the future. I can't believe so many characters that we've gotten already. And what has it been, 6 months or so? And we've gotten 3 waves of figures already, and just in the basic line. We've gotten some deluxe figures also, and we got Battle Cat. Hopefully we get Panther. That'd be awesome. But I think these are going to be highly desirable as more people discover how cool they really are. And so if you wait too long, you may be paying ridiculous prices, like if you had to purchase the classic versions off of line. Some of this got pretty bad. So highly recommend it. Great figure. Don't have any hates about the figure. It looks great. I think he comes with just the amount of accessories that he needs because of the character. More accessories have been great, but you got the fish, you got the sword. What else could? That's Fisto, So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the other reviews for the Masters of the Universe Revelation figures, and plus I have some other stuff coming. That's 1/18 scale. Don't forget to thumbs up, like and share the video with all your fellow collectors and friends. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.